Hello, 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 and welcome back for episode 29 of a Rogue Legacy Let's Play. We are here today with our Sir Marvin II Paladin class, and we're going to get into things real shortly, but first I just want to show you the super silly statue thing. I guess in a nod to Mario 3, we can turn into a statue for defensive reasons. I kind of like throwing him around, though, just for fun to see what he does. He just sort of plummets like a rock, like you would expect him to. But I don't know, it's just sort of funny looking to me. Anyway, you can turn into statue a lot. I guess it's going to stop you from taking hits. I'd probably use up a bunch of your MP too, so I'm probably not going to do it. But yeah, let's jump into the castle. Today is going to be all about trying to make our way to the forest and beat the second boss. I think it's time. I think we had a phenomenal run last time with absolutely outstanding luck. If you missed last episode, you'll want to go back and check it out, because I think it was really one of the more watchable ones out there that I've done. Or at least more enjoyable in terms of progression and, you know, general money-making skill, I suppose. But anyway, let's not live in the past. Let's move on. And let's collect some more gold and run straight into enemies. You'd think I would have learned by now. Now, we're going to keep moving on. We're going to move to the right, primarily. We're going to look a little bit around. We're going to see if there's any chests that want to hang out with me. Probably not, because chests, you know, they come few and far between at this point, and when they have stuff in them, it's usually, I guess, some sort of an upgrade now, which is cool, too. Of course, if you don't know this, you should probably be aware that, yes, the, nearsightedness is an attribute here, so if you see the blurriness, don't worry, it's not a video or anything. I know people jump in and out of these episodes occasionally, so I like to throw that in there just in case somebody joined us at a weird moment or isn't familiar with how the game works. Yes, indeed, it is just blurry because of that. But anyway, it's a weird episode if you decided to jump in at episode 29. Oh, we should take no damage here. What do you say? I am small. Nope, not gonna do it. I decided not to at the last moment. Oh, we've got a skeleton archer here, and a magician up above, who I am going to make my way up to. Oh, okay, thought I struck him, but my small stature made me a little confused as to where exactly I was hitting. We did make our way to the forest very quickly today, so I think that may have some good results in terms of me actually getting to the boss and fighting it. I probably would have picked another class if I was to have my full choice here. I think probably like an assassin or something a little more crit heavy would be favorable for us, because I mean, this is not bad. The paladin can certainly do work. I don't think anyone would say anything otherwise, but you know, having the ability to hit way harder, even if it's not every single time, but it's like 2 out of 3 times, I think. I think that's probably the best opportunity for us to do a lot of damage and make sure that we're going to be okay for a while. I'm just getting out of here. Not interested in bouncing around with those guys. They're a tough crowd. I don't think I can hang with them. Too thorny for me. So let's move. Okay, let's move past these fireballs and apparently right into them as well. Defeat all enemies. I'm gonna guess they're right behind a wall. Indeed they are. I think I might be able to hit them if these are the only ones that I have to worry about. Are they? They are. And that gets me armor +2. Well, I can't get all this gold, unfortunately, unless there's a secret hidden path. Nope, doesn't look like it. I was really hoping this would be the boss room, but instead it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt room. I should mark that on the map. P.O.B. room. P.O.B. P.I.B. Pib room. Pain in butt. Maybe that's what Pib Soda's all about. Mr. Pibb? Who is Mr. Pibb? Maybe he's just some guy. Probably was. So there's a whole bunch of gold. We're at 4,000 already, which is not bad for having just started out. I was gonna try and down attacks. Oh my god. Forget it. With attitude like that. What a bunch of garbage. What's up with this little area here? Nothing? No, it's just... Oh. Okay, I guess it's just like a vent for me to find my way through. Doesn't really make life that much easier in the scheme of things. Can we find the boss room, please? Must be around here somewhere, right? Oh, we're back in the castle again. Maybe I could pick up some chicken legs while we're over here. Could really use a little bit of a HP boost. I don't really mind playing as a barbarian king or queen for this run. Also, if you want to do the boss, I think it'd probably not be too bad of an idea. Just having, like, 700 something health. Yeah, I shouldn't be hanging out here for too long. I just figured I'd have a good chance to maybe find a chicken leg and not take a ton of damage. Man, these things still don't die in one hit. Well, not every time anyway. So where is the boss room here? Is there a boss room anywhere? Oh, I don't want to really hang out here. Just go back up. By virtue of how this stuff usually works, I'm gonna guess that this is not gonna be the best run. Oh, there's one. Just because I did so well last time, usually gotta trade off, right? You can't have too many good runs all at once. Otherwise, I don't know, the law of averages implodes? I'm not really sure what happens, but nothing good, of course. Alright, statues, candelabras, I've killed them all. Oh, there we go. And back into the forest, a little bit stronger for health. I think I made a right decision going forward into that area, going backward rather into that area. Random teleporter. Random trap room. Oh, some gold? Okay. We can do that. Keep it pretty casual, right? I mean, just hanging out in the forest, picking up gold, meeting some wizards. You know, it's like a typical day for Rogue Legacy. Who is apparently the character now. The character is named Rogue Legacy. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a big nasty room in here. I'm not a fan of this one. You ever meet somebody who unironically, like, called a Nintendo character that's like, say you're playing Metroid or something, and instead of calling her Samus, he calls her Metroid, or instead of playing, or you're playing Zelda and somebody calls Link Zelda or something. Like, that does happen, right? I'm pretty sure I've had that happen to me. It's pretty silly. Blob, do you want to fight, or do you just want to hang out right there forever? Because if you want to do that... Oh, okay. Yeah, just wait until you can pair up with the other dude to make sure everything is miserable. Apparently, they're going to have a run on my life all of a sudden. Because they decided it's time to do that, evidently. Alright, I guess I'm going to probably die here. Didn't really expect that to happen. Oh, well, I can grab a little bit more gold out of that chest. 11,000 is actually not a terrible run. It just wasn't what I was planning on doing here. I wanted to make my way to the boss. And I'm not... Oh, wow, I got that without touching the fire, huh? I went through the fire and flames to get that gold, and I came out unscathed, except that nasty old flower just did me in. Alright, let's pick a better class anyway. I think we'll have a better run next time. We can do a spell sword, a paladin, or a spelunker. I will do an all-gold find run at some point. Don't worry, that was part of my goal for getting this far. I'm going to go with the Barbarian King, keep things fairly congenial, I think, amongst us here. So I've got 11,297 gold, which should be more than enough to do a little bit of improving here. Crit damage, I'm told, is probably a good idea to go forward with. I'm going to at least get a couple of those. And what another, round it out, make it 40. And then we've got 2,000 more left, which isn't enough to buy any single items here. That's a little bit telling. Probably good to note, actually, that anything 2,000-ish is not going to do the job at this point. Although, you could probably pick up 2,000 gold in a couple of rooms at this point. Pick up, which one of these? Should I just buy a bunch of swords? I should probably buy the one that's, like, the closest to being useful, right? Or just the closest to the amount of gold I have. I could also buy... Oh, that's actually not bad. Health bonus, 50% damage return. Whatever, I'll just buy this. This is the closest thing to spending out all my gold. Alright, let's just jump right into the action again. Back into the fray. I think the hardest part here about going forward in Rogue Legacy is just going to be maintaining survivability, making sure that everything is stacked up for a good run, where I'm going to have a chance of staying alive long enough to be able to create a situation where I can explore enough of the castle that meeting up with a few, you know, mini-bosses or angry dudes like this, it's not going to just wreck my day. Oh man, this guy's got to go. Yeah, I'll just tank those hits. Thank you very much. Oh, we got new equipment. I have Retribution Bracers. I'm happy to have that. You know, at least any piece of equipment that I can get in a run means I made some progress. I mean, technically, I guess you could say the same about buying any specific attributes as well. But, you know, the fact that you're buying equipment feels way more substantial. I really wish I could smack those bones out of the air. Oh, this guy's real upset about something. Probably the fact that he's got all that fire burning up in his loins, or wherever he keeps it. Alright, let's get... Oh, just with the skeletons, just give me a freaking break, man. Alright, I'll just float my way over that spike ball, apparently. To the right, we've got a little trap room. Whatever. Oh, big old trap room up here. Let's just grab some of this stuff. Should be able to get out of here and kill everything, I believe. Do I get, like, a bonus for this? No, I don't. Unless... Okay, no. I thought maybe I had to kill one of those paintings as well. Wow, I'm just taking all kinds of stupid damage here. Oh no, chicken! Well, I actually gained more health from picking it up. That was super silly. I can't believe I got across that. Although, you know, I hit the spikes like 3 times on the way, so I guess I'm not all that excited about it. Oh, Chakram. Sword Wall is Chakram. Probably Chakram, right? I mean, that does a little bit more in terms of offensive magic. It'd be kind of sweet if you could actually find spells in the castle that then unlock to come into the general rotation. Like, just start them out where you maybe only have daggers. Oh my god, and then we got axes on top of things. I think the Chakram's probably a better use, but I've rarely ever, if ever, found 2 different spells in the castle at the same time. It's usually just one or none. There are certain rooms that I think should be fairly common, and I think the spell rooms should be one of them, considering how many times you're set up with a spell that's really not all that useful for your character, and yet it's the only option. Alright, well I meant to jump there, but whatever. I'm specifically referencing all the times when you find yourself in a position where to you know, unlock some kind of a chest or a special thing, you have to use a spell that shoots through walls. I mean, it seems to come up in, like, every episode that I talk about this now. But, it just seems like there's not enough options, not enough opportunities, swap-opportunities to get better spells, although there are classes I could play as that would give me a better opportunity. Alright, that was a little silly. Whoa, excuse me. We're almost to 10,000 gold again, and that was fairly quick and somewhat effortless, actually. 10,000 gold. No fighting. Whatever, I don't need to fight you guys anyway, I'll just go get the chest. Tank it. Magic damage increase +1. Sounds good to me. So what, I took the lame way out. Still got a ton of life, so I'm not upset about it. I knew that guy was gonna jump or throw a bone at me or something. Throw me a bone here, I mean, or don't. Please fire. Please go out. Why can't I strike the fire to make it go out? That's like a common convention in games like this. Yeah, that's right. Just jump right into the spike. That's something I do all the time. Why can't you? Oh, really? That's where you're gonna put that coin, huh? Alright, well, screw you then. Alright, we've got Hulk Knight. Hulk Guard, sorry. I mistitled him there. Crits still do 91 even through his armor. That's kind of impressive to me. There we go. Much, much better to handle them the way you're supposed to, in case you ever wondered. Yeah, you can take them down like a couple, 2 or 3 hits. As long as you don't try and mess with them by just smacking their shield like a big dummy. Basically the only way I ever fight them. Because I'm basically always a big dummy, I guess. Oh, alright, well, Magic Man... really trying to make things tough for me, huh? It's alright, I guess that's your only job in life. I wonder what their positions were, these magicians. Like, what did they do for the royal family before they were corrupted and turned evil, or whatever they were? Why were they even turned evil? I mean, I understand the dude found the Fountain of Youth. Oh, Chakram is not going to help me here, but Axe would have. Do I really want to go back for that Axe? Thinking about it. If I could just find another teleporter, maybe I will. You know, unless I just forget on my way there. I might. Yeah, I'll just grab this. 1,300, so we're on a reasonable road for an okay-ish run. Remember when 1,300 or 13,000 gold would be not just an okay-ish run, it would be like the best run we've ever had, with the exception of like one maybe. Times have certainly changed. Oh my goodness, look at the gold that fell out of that dude. These slimes just hoarding gold? What were you doing with it? You're a slime. What are you gonna spend it on? Slime equipment? Do you have like a slime bar you go to drink with your slime buddies? Slime around with your slimy ladies or something? I don't know what you guys do. Do you even have ladies? Do you reproduce asexually? You may. You're slimes. Who knows? I don't like this room. I could shout, maybe? Does that help us here? Probably not. Oh yeah, okay, well, I meant to land on that ledge, but as always, flying fails me again. Flying is definitely not my best buddy. It seems like it wants to screw me over about equally as much as it wants to help me. It's some sort of a fair weather friend, I suppose. Okay, well, I forgot those were just gonna land on me right there. Have we found a teleporter yet? I'd really like one of those. And I'd really like to mitigate the 500,000 freaking projectiles that are on the screen. Oh yeah, I have this. Yeah, foos. Foos your butt. What does that even mean? Foos your body, work your body. That's from 1080 snowboarding on the N64. Anybody play that game? Pretty much my favorite thing. I would be the gold dude, like every single time. And I would just go surfing on the snow. Because that's what cool kids did back then. The cool thing about being the gold man was even though he was solid gold, you could still see his clothing flapping in the wind because, you know, he's just made of like solid gold tinfoil, I guess. Oh, I didn't know that the slimes actually stayed alive in smaller form. I figured they would just regenerate into the full-size one. Okay, well, can't get out of that situation. If I had dash, that might have worked. But I don't. As you know. Where's that teleporter I keep talking about? I think we're long overdue for it. What did that arrow just do? It just sort of like fell over onto itself. Come on. I guess this is like my out of practice first episode of this recording session run that I always have to do. Yeah, if you ever wonder, like, that's why. Sometimes I'm just, like, drastically worse at Rogue Legacy for a minute or 2, or 10 or 20. It's because I'm just getting reacclimated after not having played the game for a few days. Oh my god, with the... Screw you! I can't believe I did it, like, 3 times. This is a death trap! I can't get out of here! I'm worried for my life. There's not a whole lot I can do. When this dude starts planting... Okay, okay, we killed those at least. You guys figured out, like, the ultimate way to trap me into a corner there. I didn't know what to do about it. I mean, you can't stop moving backward until you land on a surface, and in order to land on a surface, you have to be near a surface, and I wasn't, because the dudes are up on a ledge. I mean, you were there, you saw it. It was pretty silly. I'm not a fan of this area. There's not even anything here for me to do or see. I'm just gonna fart about it and leave. There we go. The character, I mean, not myself. Alright, there's the gosh darn boss room that I've been looking for all this time, and that means I guess I will go back and see about that chakram trade for an axe or something. What was I gonna... Oh, it was this one, I think. Now I've forgotten which room it was that had the challenge. Oh, I guess I could just look for it. Alright, it's axe time. Let's axe it up. So the chest, I think, was the one back into the left. Yeah, okay, cool. Defeat all enemies. Even this one. Watch me just, you know, miss him enough times for this not to work. Alright, HP plus 5. It's worth it. Part of me is saying I should just go fight the boss and just lock the castle down and do my old routine again. But another part of me says that that's a real stupid idea, and I should just not forfeit all of that gold, because I don't need to. Instead, I will just fall on some spikes. What's left in the forest? There is another room back and down. I don't know. What do I want to do here? Do I want to just do that? Just go fight the boss. I'm not going to win, obviously. But let's just see how hard he is, I guess. Alexander, we meet again. It's been such a long time. How have you been, buddy? You not looking good? Oh yeah, this is totally doable. Not now, I mean, but like I should be able to handle this fairly easily with a decent character. Not a dragon is what I mean by decent character. Was it assassin? Alright, cool. Mini assassin with axes wins the day. And we've got 20 more thousand gold to spend. We're gonna up crit damage, 2, 3, make it 10 total hits on that. And do I want to upgrade attack once more? I could do that. I could do armor up, 3,800. Man, these are getting pricey all of a sudden. Magic damage is another thing I wanted to prioritize, but they're all getting real expensive. I could do another potion up, and vulnerability time up. I don't know. None of these seem all that compelling to me all of a sudden. Death Defy. Just put it on attack. And what do I have left? I can get one more equip up. That's 32 for magic damage. Done. And what did I find here again? Oh, there's another Retribution Limbs. 50% damage return. Okay, cool. Good to have. Alright, let's just do this the only way I know how. I'm sorry, I know you're all cringing right now. Just gonna go for the gusto. Part of me says this is kind of a dumb idea, because it's really the only point of killing the bosses even now is really to just progress the game. And I'm not in any hurry to progress the game. The goal here is to get as much money as possible. How about this? Let's just see... This is probably kind of a wasteful thing to do, but let's just see if we could just have the potential to kill him real easily, or what? With this amount of HP. And I'll maybe not kill him. Maybe I'll just get right to the end. I'm sort of having second thoughts about just running right through this. Yeah, this boss is totally ready to be killed this run, if I wanted to. My crits kill these freaking skeleton heads in one shot, with a crit anyway. Can't really argue with that. I'm kind of purposely playing poorly, but I don't know. That would be the killing blow right there. I don't want to do it. Kill me. Super wasteful, I know. This is just for S's and G's, I guess. It's cool. I had the potential to kill him. I'm choosing not to. I want to get the extra gold. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the extra gold, and I shouldn't have probably wasted that assassin, because I could have used it for a real run. Oh, and now I'm stuck with a paladin again. Wish I could just keep re-rolling forever. So heavy, enemies can't knock you back. Got 2 left hands, can't cast spells properly, so my daggers are going to come out of my butt. It's the worst place for daggers to come out of. Alright, so we know, though, that we are well within the realm of being able to handle that next boss, especially with the Grace Rune on, which I really need to take back off. I keep saying I'm gonna, and then deciding against it, because I just really like how much gold I keep getting. My runs are, you know, farm perfect. Farm fresh. Cream fraiche. Those crits are not bad either. Kind of hard to dodge these things, but, you know, it can be done. And what did I get? Retribution Sword. Alright, so we're building the whole Retribution set, which will result in our ability to kill enemies without even fighting them, I guess. Could be kind of interesting. Like, just work on a Vampirism Retribution set. So the enemies kill themselves and then heal you. So you just basically gain health by staying alive and killing stuff by walking into it. So the entire game would become hit me and die. Like I'm covered in a bunch of barbed wire and you're made out of tissue paper. I don't know. That'd be the worst game ever. Like, some kind of party game where you have to like crawl over barbed wire and the person who gets the least abrasions wins, I guess, or the least scratches and cuts and torn out insides. I don't know, don't mess with barbed wire. It's the moral of today's story, I suppose. Every story's got a moral, it's just some of them are very, very hidden. I love coming up with morals from stories that you just have no clue what they might be. I mean, I don't have a great example, unfortunately, right now, but I'm sure, you know, if you ever watch some sort of really abstract, esoteric, like, horrible movie, one of those ones that you just don't have any idea what the point of the movie was, you don't really feel any smarter after having watched it, you don't feel like you took anything away from it, come up with the moral of that story, and I guarantee you, pretty much every time, it will be hilarious. It's also just, it's fun to come up with, like, the core concept of a story when it's not overtly stated in general. Like, a lot of times you can take it in a few different directions, and sometimes it's not always what you expect it to be, with a little bit of coaxing. Oh, okay, well, weird situation with those spikes down on the ground there. What would you use that room in your castle even for? The dude just makes you upset, so you just throw him in there? Well, there's like a whole bunch of platforms you might land on and be fine, so, I mean, poor choice. It's like that episode of Game of Thrones, like, okay, well, you're in jail, you can leave any time, but, like, good luck getting out. I'm not gonna say why. I bet there's gonna be spikes. Yeah, alright, I knew it when I saw those stupid platforms all over the place. I take these guys on one at a time, probably be a little bit better of an idea. Alright, Magic Man, do your work. Can't, because you're dead. Oh, nothing over here. Usually there's, or sometimes, not usually, I guess, there's a chest or something, but not today. Not today, Death. Not today. Probably today. I mean, pretty much is the ending of every run, right? It's like the apathetic credo. Death, probably today. Why did I need to do that? I knew that was obviously going to be the same room. There's apparently something in here worth getting. I'm thinking I should probably investigate. Chintex. Oh, it's just one of these stupid money chests full of money. Who wants that garbage, right? Who wants money? What's even the point of money? Who needs it? Money, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I don't know why I'm even here. Oh, I just wasted a bunch of money by not picking it up. I don't know why I needed it, because money's not worth anything. Oh, alright, well, might as well get this armor plus. Did I not really hear the music last time I played in this area? Because this is, like, real nice sounding, and I don't even remember commenting on it before. Oh, no looking. Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. So I gotta tap, back. Okay. Start like this. Tap, 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 up. Win. Alright, yeah, once it says objective complete, that's when you know it's good. So I think that's why that time when I did, like, the hacks, and I warped up through the floor by accident. If you haven't seen that one, just check it out. The episode's titled Hacks. I think that's how I was able to get through the floor successfully and then hit the spikes and not lose. I think because I touched the chest, it became, like, activated, and then I didn't have to worry anymore about, you know, damaging myself or, like, voiding the win condition of that area. I'm gonna go with an assassin again. I managed to get 10,000 gold on that run, even though it was not amazing. What should I spend this on? The struggle is getting silly now. I should just commit myself to always doing something for a while. I'll do crit damage a couple of times, and another 2 mana up. 28, yep, that's good enough for me. I'm making good progress still. Well, okay, so I wanted to do another run. I wanted to probably beat the boss on this one, but you saw I sort of made a faux attempt at it. Super silly of me to, like, start the fight and then decide I wanted to die, but, you know, what are you going to do? I'm a silly guy. Next run, we will definitely go straight for the boss again. We've got an assassin. It is my creed to take him out. Get it? Alright, I'll go invisible. I'll try to go invisible during the actual game once in a while, too. But that is going to do it for today's episode, so thank you for hanging out, as always, guys. And as always, also remember, you know, leave any support you can. Let me know if you're still enjoying the series, of course. Any tips, comments, suggestions, criticisms within reason. Maybe I'll unlock the dragon again next time. I like to unlock the dragon at least twice per episode. It's just become a joke now at this point. The comments are super silly. I mean, no ill will. This is just me poking fun. So nobody take offense or anything at the comments. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you'll come back again real soon. New episodes have been going up still consistently every day for nearly a month, so I will try to keep that up, although I may have some other series that I'd like to debut soon, which may revolve or rotate around the Rogue Legacy schedule slot. So maybe I will, you know, go back and forth with a couple of different ideas. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you real soon. Have a good night, guys. Later.